No change of stations, you came to the right place. Turn off your television, tell just getting away. It's time to get to the point on 107.3. Now I'm on the air with locals only.
Woo! Get you some of that! What was it?
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie is on the air. I'm Luie, and that means I'm going to be bringing you a lot of local original music for the next hour. Summer is officially here, and as last spring, it's just raining all the stinking time. So, nonetheless, we're going to celebrate summer by doing what I do every Sunday. So I don't know if it's really a celebration of summer or it's just a Sunday. And it's time for me to start my show. And I'm going to start it right now with, let's start it with some Ethereal, Filled with Holes. 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. Brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern and Bourbon's Auto Repair and Unlock.
Wrap me up in your dirty sheets. Come on and comfort me. Pin me down in your one-way dream. Come on and comfort me. Rain falls heavy, ugly and cold. Hide the souls with a sleeve. Depression still chasing the ghost. Come on and comfort me. Come on and comfort me. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do for the next one. How about you? I can function just long enough for the next one. How about you? Baby, how about you? Smack me up, cause I drift to sleep. Come on and comfort me. Sit me down when I get too deep. Come on and comfort me. Reclusive and filled up with holes. Hide the songs with the sleeve. The truth is, it won't take me long. Come on and comfort me. Why won't you comfort me? There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do for the next one. How about you? I can function just long enough for the next one. How about you? Baby, how about you? I feel
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. This is Luie, by the way, just so you know. And that was, we started the show out with some Ethereal and their song Filled with Holes. Ethereal, which is actually Kaiser, and actually Kevin Cox from Juke Joint Revival. So it's a little side project they got going on called Ethereal. I debuted that a while back. I figured we'd start the show out with it right now. And here we are. We started the show out with it just now. And now it's time for more. Actually, it's time for me to talk for a second. This past Wednesday night at Bourbon Barrel Tavern, we had the Wednesday night Spider Tribe Locals Only Original Music Showcase. And what a night, what a night. It was a fun night. We had Mr. Jacob McDaniel. We had Ashley Cruz featuring Jim Corbett and Gary Coomer. And we have Mr. Jimi Patrix featuring Billy Burton. So what a fun night it was. If you missed it, you missed out. I'm telling you, you miss out if you don't come out on Wednesday nights. We have a good time down there, and it's all local original music. And even though everybody thinks it's funny to just say, I'm going to slide in a cover, no, we don't do that. We're not allowing that anymore. It's all local original music up until 10 o'clock, and then we do whatever after that. But the idea is you come out on Wednesday night, you get to see songwriting. Is what it's about. It's about appreciation of songwriting, of local songwriting. And this week, this Wednesday, have absolutely nobody booked right now, so I'm a little bit behind. So if you want to play this Wednesday, hit me up on the social networks. I'm going to have to get that lined out tonight and tomorrow, hopefully. So yeah, definitely hit me up if you would be interested or you know somebody interested. We'll have people there. I just got a little bit behind. I've got some of the upcoming weeks scheduled, but this one kind of fell through the cracks, so we got to get somebody scheduled for this one this Wednesday night. Nonetheless, it's going to be awesome. I promise you that. So don't forget, we do that every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. We start at 8. I mean, the music starts at 8, and we're done by 10. So, we may go past 10 for just fun, but the main acts, everything's done by 10. So we don't keep you out very late. So come on out this Wednesday night. And, man, we're getting ready August the 1st is going to be the 1-year anniversary there. So that's cool. We're almost a year into this. Soon. I mean, we're getting close. But nonetheless, it seems like I'm doing a lot of uhs when I'm talking right now. I'm picking that up. Are you picking that up too? I don't know why I'm doing that. That sounds like, I don't know. I'm doing it right now, though. Stop it. Anyway, I got a guest tonight. I got a return guest. Mr. Jacob McDaniel, the blues man himself. He's a pretty awesome kid, and he just played this past Wednesday night. Killed it. He came into the studio and did an interview with me this past week, and I'm going to air that interview here in about middle ways through this show. And he played a couple of live songs right here in the studio, so we're going to play them too. So the return of Jacob McDaniel will come up in a little while. Axe is still out traveling the country right now, so he's not going to be here tonight with his pick of the week, but that's all right. We're going to have plenty of music. I'm going to do the click it, pick it, play it song of the week. And, I'm going to talk a little bit about some things. I got a show announcement I'm going to do later on in the show. It's not soon, but it'll be coming up. So I'll make that announcement a little later in the show. Right now, I think we need to do 3 in a row. We're going to start out with Mr. Dustin Swaggert, who was in the studio with me last week. We're going to start out with his song, Tell Me. We're going to go into some brand new Stonecutters with Wealth and Power. And then the third one, it's going to be my crew, Shovlin Mudd with Mud. We recorded it live in the studio last week for the 3-year anniversary of the show. I'm going to play it again because I dig it. I want to give a special thank you to Steve Whitehouse, Billy Burton, and of course Abby Henderson for helping that song breathe life into that song. Because that's the first song I'd written in a while, and it's cool that everybody threw in on it, and that's just a live recording. We're going to go much farther than that with that thing, hopefully, and some more, hopefully. It's cool to play with those cats. All right, let's do it. Dustin Swaggert, Stonecutters, Shovlin Mudd. You're listening to 107.3 The Point, Locals On with Luie, brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern and Burba's Auto Repair and Unlock. Dig it!
All right, so we'll do it for real this time. Ready?
Are you ready?
I think so. I just know I can't hear her.
107.3. Come on in. The point.
All right.
Lord Jesus.
Saw you when you lost on hold now. Seen you when you cried. Saw you when you fell to the floor and you wished that you would die. stop the same. Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was my crew, Shovlin Mudd, live in the studio with our song Mud. And right before that, we did some new Stonecutters with Wealth and Power. And we started out that 3 in a row with Mr. Dustin Swaggert and his song Tell Me, that was recorded live by Mr. Michael Moody. I got to tell you a couple things right now, people. Locals only, Sunday nights at 8 p.m. is brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern in downtown E-Town. Catch the show at 8 p.m. every Sunday night right here on The Point. Catch live local music every Wednesday night as well for the Splatter Tribe. Locals only, original music showcase. Locals only with Luie, fueled by Bourbon Barrel Tavern. And also, Locals Only is brought to you by Burba's Auto Repair and Unlock in Sonora. Let Jeremy fix all your automotive needs at 232 East Western Avenue. That's 232 East Western Avenue. Burba's Auto Repair and Unlock, a locally owned and operated name you can trust. Burba's Auto Repair and Unlock, a locally owned and operated name you can trust. We're going to take a short break. After the break, Mr. Jacob Mcdaniel is going to be here. Don't go anywhere.
Finding a reliable and trustworthy car mechanic can be difficult. That's why you should head to Burba's Auto Repair and Unlock in Sonora. Are you asking yourself, did I pay too much?
Yeah, that'll be about $4,000.
Yikes! Does my car really need new tires or parts?
Well, your discombobulator's acting up, and you need some blinker fluid as well.
Yeah, don't visit that guy. Visit Jeremy at Burba's Auto Repair and Unlock. He's been in business for 10 years working on ACs, brakes, tires, and unlocks. Burba's Auto Repair and Unlock, 232 East Western Avenue in Sonora.
Meet your friends for a great time at the Bourbon Barrel Tavern, downtown Elizabethtown, home of the Splatter Tribe Wednesday night locals only showcase. On Monday nights, it's open mic night, and the Bourbon Barrel features live music every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Are you into craft beers? The Bourbon Barrel features over 28 craft beers and over 400 bourbon selections. Come on downtown to the Bourbon Barrel Tavern tonight, located in downtown Elizabethtown, where there's always a good time waiting for you.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. Welcome back from the break. I've got a return guest in the studio with me. He was here a few months back. Got Mr. Jacob Mcdaniel in the studio. How are you doing, Jacob?
I'm pretty good. How about you, Luie?
I'm doing all right. Now, when you were here last time, you were getting ready to go down to Bill Street or something, right?
Yeah, I think so.
What was that experience like? I forgot about that, but what was that like?
Oh, it was interesting. I'll say that. It's Memphis is an interesting town because you'll go through and there will be a block where you're scared for your life, and then the next block is like paradise. You know, It's an interesting town, but a lot of history there, and it was really interesting to be there in the same place where all these blues legends had been, and think
definitely.
B.B. King's walked down this street. What was it like in 1955? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was a good time.
That's a cool experience. Memphis is a weird place, but it's a cool experience. Yeah, I'm sure, nonetheless. But so, what else have you been up to? You brought in a new CD. Tell me about what's going on here.
Yeah, we got a new album out called Seven Birds Blue, which was really kind of a synthesis of all my favorite different types of music, all wrapped into one. It's got some rock and roll, folk, blues, jazz, a little country, and some psychedelia.
Yeah.
Which sounds kind of weird on the surface, but when you listen to it, it flows together really nice.
Yeah. Well, and how many songs you got on it, you said?
10.
10 songs. So where did you do the recording? Tell us a little bit about that.
Recorded at Louisville Recording Arts over on the east side of Louisville with Howie Gano.
Gotcha.
He's a good guy. I mean, he's been recording for like 40 years. He started recording back in the reel-to-reel days.
That's cool. That's cool. Be cool to record like that. Now, you also said you got some studio musicians and everything on this, right? This is a full album. I mean, this is...
Yeah, it's a real project. We hired some session players to come in and play some of the parts and stuff. Because last time on my first record, I did everything, all instruments, and I absolutely abhorred going back and doing percussion. It was awful. So I had my friend come in and play drum set, and then for some of the other tracks, I had some other players come in. Hired a piano player, and for one song in particular, we went back and redid it. So I hired another drum set player, another bass player. So.
Okay, cool. So how long was you doing this recording?
It took about 4.5 months.
Did it really? Oh, that's cool. was you happy with the finished product? Did you have to go back in, do any changes?
After each time, Howie would give me a mix. And I'd listen to it and then I'd come back the next week and we just kind of tweaked it as we went. But as for what you have right there, I think it's perfect. I love it.
That's awesome. It's awesome. It's called Seven Birds Blue. We're gonna go in. We're gonna do a couple songs here tonight. You're gonna do one here in a minute called 10 Cent Life. Tell us about this song. And this is on the album, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's track number 3, 10 Cent Life. This is a fun one. I had 2 separate songs that I was working on. The 4 bars introduction was in one song that I had.
Gotcha.
And then had the rhythm, ba 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 da da ba da ba ba on another song.
Gotcha.
And I decided they're both in the same key and they have the same beat, they have the same rhythm, so I fused them together and threw in some lyrics, and there you have it.
So it's actually 2 songs put into one. That's pretty cool. Is it
kinda?
How does your songwriting work?
I don't.
Is there a method?
There's not really a method. There are people who can sit down and just start writing songs and great works of art, but I'm not one of those people. I always find the harder I try, the less I like the product.
Yeah.
A lot of it just comes subconsciously. A lot of times it'll be when I'm tuning my guitar.
Okay,
you'll tune your guitar and you'll just start playing without thinking, and then it sounds great. You know what I mean?
That's cool. Yeah, I get you.
Actually, the main rhythm from 10 Cent Life, that's where that come from. I was just strumming.
Just making sure your guitar's in tune.
But wasn't thinking about anything, wasn't concentrating too hard, and then all of a sudden, that's a nice rhythm.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, when you was doing the recording, did you have to step back and let him kind of produce a little bit, or was there anything that?
Not really. I don't. I think music today is extremely overproduced.
Yeah, I got you.
It's very organic, very natural. Basically, what we did is we had the drums, and I'd play rhythm guitar and sing at the same time, and then we went back, re-recorded the rhythm guitar, removed the original rhythm track, removed the vocal track, went back and re-recorded vocals.
I got you. That's cool. Well, let's go into this one right here. This is not the one from the CD. This is live in the studio right here on 107.3 The Point. This song is called 10 Cent Life. This is Jacob McDaniel. Don't go anywhere. He's going to play another one for us in just a minute. 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie.
Well, I'm getting tired of this old 10 cent life. Gonna pack away my troubles and on this drive I'm going down. Gonna cash it in at the bank. Lord, they're gonna roll me out in some big old tank. Well, I'm getting tired of this old Pontiac. I'm gonna trade it in for a big old Cadillac. I'm gonna trade it in for a Cadillac, a 1973. Going to the country, gonna set my soul free. Gonna cash in this 10 cent life for another one. Gonna spend my days laughing in the sun. That's right. Walk on. I'm getting tired of this old 10-cent life. Gonna pack away my troubles and on this drive I'm going down. Gonna cash it in at the bank. Lord, I'm gonna roll me out in some big old tank. Right on.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was 10 Cent Life by Jacob Mcdaniel. I still got Jacob in the studio here with me, and he's released a new CD recently. The CD is entitled Seven Birds Blue, and the best way for people to hear this or to find out more about this, what would that be?
If you want to find out more, you can get on my social media, Facebook and Instagram, at Jacob McDaniel Music, and I have a website, www.jacobmcdanielmusic.com.
That's pretty easy to remember.
But I do have it available for sale on digital platforms like Spotify, Google Play, Amazon Music, and all that kind of stuff. You could probably look on your favorite platform and find it somewhere.
Yeah, and of course, if you're going to one of his shows or something, I'm sure you'll have it available there
absolutely.
as well. So it's speaking of that, we got a release show coming up, you were saying.
Yeah, I got a concert coming up on July 12th at Theater Works in New Albany with backing band.
That's pretty cool.
But the thing about the backing band is it's not just a backing band. I like to have the guys do solos and we improvise, and each show is unique to that night.
So have you done it before with the backing band?
Just
okay,
once. Just one time. Yeah.
Is it?
Everyone there had a blast. Let me tell you, people were up dancing and all kinds of stuff. It was fun.
Where did you say it's going to be at this show?
This one's at Theater Works in New Albany, the old bank building.
Okay, gotcha.
Downtown.
Do you have any more shows planned for release purposes?
Not at the present, but I do have shows all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
Just here, there, and everywhere.
So you said this has been out for what, a couple months now?
It's been out publicly available for just shy of a month.
Have you already started writing new stuff?
No, not yet.
Not yet?
Not anything that's worth remembering.
I got you.
My philosophy has always been, if I write something and the next morning it's not stuck in my head when I get out of bed, I don't work on it anymore.
Well, I mean, that's a good way to do it. Because sometimes I feel like I forget, like I'll forget something. I'll be like, oh, that's stunk that I forgot that riff or something. But you're probably right.
If I don't remember it, who else is going to remember it?
That's true, man. That's true. So, as far as you all playing with the band, do you all have to do some major rehearsing for this, or?
I wouldn't say major rehearsing because they're all professionals.
Yeah.
But basically, I gave them the CD and some sheet music and said, "Here it is," and then we would make adjustments as needed at rehearsal. But
yeah.
No, been a pretty smooth process.
So this is your second CD.
Mm-hmm.
What was different? What did you learn differently recording this CD from the first time?
Well, one, I didn't like recording the percussion, but that's where it all started. And then we were recording Harvest, which is actually the next song I'm going to play, and it was just acoustic, like you're going to hear. And Howie and I were in the studio, and we listened back to it. He's like, "Oh, that's a really good take." And he goes, "But I'm hearing a piano." He's like,
okay.
He's like, "I got a guy."
And
he's gonna bring this song to a new level. And I was like, okay. So we came back the next week, and he brought in his piano player, and it sounded fabulous. It was amazing.
Really, that's cool.
And then it was like, let's add a piano here and here and here. Let's redo this, and it just kept building and building and building until it took on a whole new life of its own.
Yeah, that's cool too, because it takes the song in a total different direction.
Yeah, to a whole new level.
Once you thought it was done, it wasn't even done yet.
It was just getting started.
So was it? Did you record the first one at the same place?
Yeah, same place.
Okay, so that's cool. So it's you kind of was in the format of knowing what went on there and how it worked.
Yeah, I already knew Howie. We had a good working relationship. So
was you more confident going into this recording?
Yeah, I knew what to expect. Actually, when I first went into the studio, I was more nervous about recording than I was about playing live, which is really kind of silly because you can do another take.
Yeah, no, I hear you. That's funny.
You know?
Yeah, I hear you. All right, we are going to go into this song, Harvest. So tell me a little bit about this song.
This song was actually a part of a big suite that I had written in A minor.
Okay.
But I decided I didn't like the first two halves, so I threw them out, and we had just Harvest, and I thought, this sounds really good. It's a nice, fun little tune, and of course with the piano, it's epic.
Yeah,
it stands really good on its own, just acoustic. And,
so you were talking, you had an epic musical.
Yeah, I had a
thing?
whole suite. It was like with it had lyrics. And stuff.
Okay, you had everything. Okay,
I don't remember them, so they couldn't have been that good.
Was it? Did it follow along the lines, or did you rewrite the lyrics completely?
It was just different stuff. Each part kind of stood on its own, but it all kind of melded together.
Yeah.
And I was like, the Harvest just seems so much stronger than all the other stuff.
Yeah.
So I just threw out the first two hunks and just kept Harvest. And I was like, this is really good by itself.
That's cool.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah,
you know?
no, I hear you, man. So yeah, one more time. The album is called Seven Birds Blue. Mr. Jacob Mcdaniel. You can get a hold of this. You can find him out on all the social networks and all the major platforms. You said you've released it on, basically. Check it out. And if he has a show coming up soon, check him out too. And there is one more time. What is the date of the release show?
July 12th.
July 12th, and that's up in Indiana.
Yeah, New Albany, Indiana. Theater Works.
All right. Well, man, I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate
thanks
you
for having me.
Bringing me some new music to listen to. And let's do it right now. This song is not the one he talked about on the album. You're going to have to hear that one at a different time. Right now, we're just going to play the one he played live in the studio tonight. So this is an original version because it's live in the studio right here on 107.3 The Point, Locals Only with Luie. So let's do it. Jacob Mcdaniel. The song is Harvest. Let's do it.
You're just in time to help with the harvest. It's been a little while, I haven't seen you since August. Oh, brother, can you lend a helping hand? Stay a little while with the people of the land. And when we're done, we will gather round the harvest. Is done, we will gather round the setting sun, and when we're done, we will gather round the harvest. The harvest. sometimes in the morning when I pull the door, it don't move. So I wait for them to open, 'cause these days I ain't got nothing else to do. Since I lost my job, they say my life's in desperate need of repair. There's a jukebox in the corner, ain't worked for months now. No one seems to care. Looking hard for something, but I've got no idea what I'm trying to find. Staring at that jukebox, wishing to God I could hear our song one last time. Say I'm gonna hurt myself if I don't hurry up and change my breed. But no one wants to cut you off as long as you got some money left to pay. And I don't get much sleep these days, only speeds are parked in full throttle. Some people think I'm weak, that's just 'cause they ain't seen how hard I can hit the bottle. And I'm looking hard for something, but I've got no idea what I'm trying to find. Staring at that jukebox, wishing to God I could play our song one last time. Ever since you left me, all I wanna do is sit and drink and stare. There's that jukebox in the corner that ain't worked for months now. I'm the only one who cares.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was Kyle Zornes with his song Jukebox in the Corner. Before that was Mr. Jacob Mcdaniel and his song Harvest. I want to thank Jacob Mcdaniel for coming in, sitting with me, and playing a couple more tunes live in the studio. Cool cat, like that kid. He's very talented, very, very talented kid. So check him out. Check out more about Jacob McDaniel online. Listen, people, Locals Only is brought to you by Burba's Auto Repair and Unlock in Sonora. Let Jeremy fix all your automotive needs at 232 East Western Avenue. 232 East Western Avenue. Burba's Auto Repair and Unlock, a locally owned and operated name you can trust. Burba's Auto Repair and Unlock, a locally owned and operated name you can trust. Also, let me tell you, Locals Only Sunday nights at 8 p.m. is brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern in downtown E-Town. Catch the show at 8 p.m. every Sunday night right here on The Point. Catch live local music every Wednesday night as well for the Splatter Tribe Locals Only Original Music Showcase. Locals Only with Luie, fueled by Bourbon Barrel Tavern. We fueled by bourbon and bourbons, baby. Let's take a short break. After the break, I'm going to play you some music.
Meet your friends for a great time at the Bourbon Barrel Tavern, downtown Elizabethtown, home of the Splatter Tribe Wednesday night Locals Only Showcase. On Monday nights, it's open mic night, and the Bourbon Barrel features live music every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Are you into craft beers? The Bourbon Barrel features over 28 craft beers and over 400 bourbon selections. Come on downtown to the Bourbon Barrel Tavern tonight, located in downtown Elizabethtown, where there's always a good time waiting for you.
Finding a reliable and trustworthy car mechanic can be difficult. That's why you should head to Burba's Auto Repair and Unlock in Sonora. Are you asking yourself, did I pay too much?
Yeah, that'll be about $4,000.
Yikes! Does my car really need new tires or parts?
Well, your discombobulator's acting up, and you need some blinker fluid as well.
Yeah, don't visit that guy. Visit Jeremy at Burba's Auto Repair and Unlock. He's been in business for 10 years working on ACs, brakes, tires, and unlocks. Burba's Auto Repair and Unlock, 232 East Western Avenue in Sonora.
You drive a real hot car and flash your credit card, stack mad 20s out right down on the bar, but you still couldn't handle a girl like me. You try to put me to the test, see what I'll do next. You bang all your groupies, cause hey, you're the best. But baby, I'm unlike the rest. Now you're coming on strong and you want what you want. Gotta stop you right there, cause it wouldn't be fair. Last thing I need is a two-night love affair. Ooh, I want someone else who can just be himself. Glassy mystery, I'm feeling chemistry. He gets every door and he loves Star Wars. Ooh, I want something more. Who thought the guy next door? Glassy mystery, I'm feeling chemistry. Only has eyes for me. I'm thinking geek. You really chase the spotlight till it burns too bright. Lay the lines on thick, but you fight or flight. And what you still don't see is I like the geek. Now you're coming on strong and you want what you want. Gotta stop you right there, cause it wouldn't be fair. Last thing I need is a two-night love affair. Ooh, I want someone else who can just be himself. Glassy mystery, I'm feeling chemistry. He gets every door and he loves Star Wars. Ooh, I want something more. Who thought the guy next door? Glassy mystery, I'm feeling chemistry. Only has eyes for me. I'm thinking geek. You put me to the test, see what I'll do next. You bang all your groupies, cause hey, you're the best. But baby, 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 I'm unlike the rest. You don't know his way, he is far from the same. The only games he plays are on Nintendo. My very own superhero. You're coming on so strong and you want what you do want. Gotta stop you right there, cause it wouldn't be fair. Last thing I need is a two-night love affair. Ooh, I want someone else who can just be himself. Glassy mystery, I'm feeling chemistry. He gets every door and he loves Star Wars. Ooh, I wanted something more. Who thought the guy next door? Glassy mystery, I'm feeling chemistry. Only has eyes for me. I'm thinking geek.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was Kissing Aphrodite and their song Geek. And the reason I played that is because I said earlier in the show I had a show announcement to make. This isn't taking place till July 20th, but we're going to talk about it right now. The Billiards Original Rock Show, Louisville, Kentucky, 5404 Bardstown Road, Louisville, Kentucky, 40291. Louisville Billiards Club, Louisville Billiards Club, 5404 Bardstown Road, Louisville, Kentucky. It is Saturday, July the 20th. It's going to be from, I think the 7 doors are going to open at 7. It's going to go on to pretty late because it's a Louisville show. But who's playing, you ask? Well, I'm going to be playing. Miss Abby Henderson's going to be playing, and who knows who we might have with us. You just never know. We could go in a lot of directions with people that's going to be playing along with us. We also going to be at the show Boyega, Kissing Aphrodite, of course, and Dark Horse. That's me, Abby Henderson, Boyega, Kissing Aphrodite, and Dark Horse. It's going to be at Billiards Original Rock Show, July 20th, Louisville Billiards Club, 5404 Bardstown Road. I'll talk more about that as we get closer, but that just kind of got confirmed this week, so I thought I'd throw that out there. That's July the 20th. So we're actually less than a month away, so I guess it is a good time to start promoting it. So, yeah, there you go. Let's see, where are we at right now? We are at that point in the show that I like to call Click It, Pick It, and Play It. What is Click It, Pick It, and Play It, you ask? I got a big database of music right here that has been compiled over the last 10 years, local original music. And I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to scroll up and down on this page. I'm going to click on something. When I click it, I'm going to pick it, and I'm going to play it. It could be something that I've never played. It could be something I play all the time. It could be something I haven't heard, something I have heard, something I like, something I don't like. It could be anything. But I'm going to do it, and we're going to do it right now. Click it, pick it, and play it. Let's go. All right, now you can't see it, but if you listen, I'm scrolling up and down. Here, hold on. All right, and I'm stopping. I'm clicking. I'm picking. And looks like we're going to have some, this is a song I have played recently. I just got it and played it recently. This is Jonathan Paxton's song, Still Alive. This is 107.3 The Point, Locals Only with Luie. Click it, pick it.
Need some more whiskey in my microphone.
What it feels like being alone. I don't know how I'm gonna keep on going. Pick me up, tie me down, throw me away. I guess I'll get my condition one of these days. Oh why am I still alive? The devil in my ear and a gun in my hand. Hanging with Jim because no one else cared. I finally fell apart once I lost it all. I guess it's what I get running for rock and roll. Took the girls and they hit the road. Now I'm left with all these toys and an empty home. I lost a few friends and a suicide. I wake up on the floor but at least I'm alive. Well, this is what it feels like being alone. I don't know how I'm gonna keep on going. Pick me up, tear me down, throw me away. I guess I'll get it just together one of these days. Oh why am I still alive? Dead inside this twisted action show that they call life. They say to be happy, but it's been so long. But the pain bleeds out
Overwhelming burdens meant for no one. We've got a lot going on. Yeah, yeah, reach for me, babe. I won't let you fall. Hold your head high, forget it all. We can change who we are. If we wanted to, you know, what's done is done. And all that's left to letting go. Oh, we've got a lot going on. We've got a lot going on. First I'd seen you across the room. Had to meet you. I just want you to come home with me, baby. Got plenty for you. Got everything you ever needed and more. I can take away your pain for sure. Baby, just let me open your door. Go for the ride. Come on, reach for me, baby. I won't let you fall. Hold your head high. Forget it all. We can change who we are. If we wanted to, you know, what's done is done. And all that's left to letting go. Oh, we've got a lot going on. We've got a lot going on. Reach for me, baby. I won't let you fall. Hold your head high. Forget it all. We can change who we are. If we wanted to, you know, what's done is done. And all that's left to letting go. Oh, we've got a lot going on. We've got a lot going on. Bam, boom, in the back of the room. You got no chance, 'cause you changed way too soon. You got one pill for the pain, one pop for the pub, and everything left up above. Get your girl and you, get your car and you, go downtown and you, hit the bars and you, find your girl at your best friend's house and you, end up somehow, messed it up now. Reach for me, babe. I won't let you fall. Hold your head high, baby girl, forget it all. We can change who we are. If we wanted to, you know, what's done is done. And all that's left to letting go. Oh, we've got a lot going on. We've got a lot going on. all on top of me till your legs are weak, until I can breathe except when I'm screaming out your name. You're just a poison, you're just a poison, you're just a poison. I have to tolerate, I have to live with, I have to live with, I have to live inside your cage. You know I'm so pathetic, you know I'm never in it, you know. Oh no, damn it, you know I'm so pathetic, you know I'm never in it, you know. Oh no. Like a liar, just like a hook, just like another knife you put in the back of me. Thought I wouldn't see, but I knew it was you. Yeah, I knew it was. You're just a poison, you're just a poison, you're just a poison. I have to tolerate, I have to live with, I have to live with, I have to live inside your cage. You know I'm so pathetic, you know I'm never in it, you know. Oh no, damn it, you know I'm codependent, you know I'm never in it, you know. Oh no. Running away from me, and I don't care, 'cause you're never really here. And I don't mind if you're running away from me, and I don't care, 'cause you're never really here. Damn it, you know I'm so pathetic, you know I'm never in it, you know. Oh no, damn it, you know I'm codependent, you know I'm never in it, you know. Oh no, why, this is so pathetic.
That was 3 in a row. 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. We started it out with the Click It, Pick It, Play It song of the week. Mr. Jonathan Paxton and his song Still Alive. Then we went into some Jimi, Patrix, and Billy Burton with the song Letting Go, and we ended it right there with some classic Tree Meets Sky and the song So Pathetic. Listen, people, support local music, support local art, support local business, take care of yourselves from the ground up, and the sky will never be the limit. You do that by supporting yourselves. You support yourselves by supporting local. Don't forget, this Wednesday night, we'll be back at Bourbon Barrel Tavern with the Splatter Tribe Locals Only Original Music Showcase, and I don't know who's going to play yet, but I will know soon. Check out the social networks and you'll find out there. If you're ever interested in playing the Wednesday night, hit me up on social networks. If you're ever interested in being on this show, hit me up on social network. If you're ever interested in me playing your songs, submit them to Locals Only with Luie at outlook.com, and I will check it out. And that's a Luie. No, that's spelled out. Locals Only with Luie on that. My bad, the whole thing. I spell my name Luie, by the way. Listen, come out Wednesday night. Hope to see you there. I'll be back here next Sunday night, of course, and we'll see. We'll see what goes down Wednesday night. Listen, don't forget, all these episodes are on YouTube and Locals Only with Luie if you ever want to go back and listen to any of them that I've ever done. I just started my 3rd year right here. 3 years was last week. We're starting a brand new year as we speak. I will see you all. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Try to stay afloat, because it's never going to stop raining.
Woo! Get you some of that! What was it?
Why are you yelling at me?